Hi, Assalamualaikum. So we meet again. This is our class QKS2108 Group 1 actually. Thank you for joining my class. Okay, happy Ramadan to Muslim. Okay, today I will tell you more about the archery equipment. Before the holiday, I already gave you the quiz, Kahoot quiz. So you just tembak-tembak aja the answer kan. So now I will tell you more about the archery equipment. Next is about type of bow. We have 4 types of bow. The first one is crossbow. The second one is longbow. The third, recurve. And the fourth, compound, that commonly known. For crossbow, commonly used for hunting, but in Malaysia, I'm not really sure how many people who like to use crossbow. I think they're not allowed to use crossbow in our country, but I'm not sure. I just say it. Okay, the second one is longbow. Longbow, I refer to the traditional bow, like you can see in the movie, like Robin Hood and many others. And you can also Google for Kudo. That's a Japanese archery. Also the traditional archery, Mongol archery, and also the Turkey archery. Okay. Next is recurve. For your information, in our class, we will use wooden recurve bow, poundage between 26 until 28 pound. 28 pound for you. Okay. So here there's no sight, but actually for our class, we will following the international archery tournament standard, which must use the sight pin. I will explain in our next slide. Okay. The fourth one is compound bow. If you can see, there are a difference between compound bow and recurve bow. The difference is they have a mechanical part here. When we pull the string, the mechanical part, we call it cam, will rotate, as you can see here. Okay. I used to be the compound archers. I started with recurve first. In MSSM, I represent my country. Oh no, sorry, not country, my state, Kelantan. I represent Kelantan in MSSM. In recurve. And then when I study in UPM, they asked me to join the team. So I asked my coach to change into compound. Why I choose compound? Because when we shoot, it's more accurate, but it's more challenging. You need extra strength rather than you use recurve. But it's nice to use compound. So this is my when I represent UPM in Masum. Okay, this is a little bit explanation about what I have here is spare bow. This is my daughter's. It's small, and on my back is for you, but we're not using this because I want to set up the recurve, but my area is too small. Okay, so next time, maybe if we have time, the PKP already, and inshallah I will train you on the field. Okay, so this is bow. This is string. This is knotting point. And this is handle, not a riser. Okay, for recurve, we have a riser, wooden riser. But this is for bamboo. Only small handle. It's like a one piece bow. Okay. Okay, next is side and handle, or we can call it riser. This is for recurve side, and this scope also called side for compound bow. Okay, they have different. Okay, I'll explain that later. Okay, this little tiny, the red thing we call side pin. When we want to aim, we need to see through the tiny hole toward the target. That is side pin. We can adjust up and down, side and also right or left. This is sidebar, and this is handle, wooden riser handle. For compound, this is front scope, front side. The difference is for compound we have two. We need to use two loop. First, front scope, eye level must see through the blue loop here, the small tiny, the teeny tiny loop. See through into front scope, and then toward the target, and then release. Okay. Arrow. Archery without arrow, so there's no shooting with bow, so it's not archery. If you only have bow, you don't have arrow, so how you want to shoot? Okay. Normally for beginner, they will use the ready-made arrow, but for the professional archers, they will buy the equipment. The arrow start with shaft, the plain bar. Shaft. We call it shaft separately, and then we buy point made of steel or tungsten. Fletchers. We have 3 fletchers here. Fletchers could also have four wing, and this is knob. Okay. For if you want to practice archery, you must know how to make your own arrow, because the arrow will suit your draw length. What I mean is draw length is how long your hand when you draw. This is draw length. So we will cut the arrow, this arrow shaft, 1.5 inch longer than your draw length. Okay. This is arm guard and finger tap. This is used for personal aid. The first one is arm guard, to prevent your arm from this kind of injuries. Sometimes it could be like this, and sometimes it could be black. So don't worry. As ladies always says, beautiful is painful, and for archery is painful. Just kidding. It's okay. Alright. Next is release aid. We call this finger tap. We use 3 finger. This is commonly used. This is mine. Finger tap. Okay. You wear it like this. And this is string. flip like this. So your finger should grab like this. Okay. Okay, next, thumb release. Thumb release used for compound bow. Compound bow, they don't use finger tap. They use thumb release like a trigger. The trigger. If recurve, we draw that string this way. But for compound, we draw the string this way. And trigger, use your thumb. Not let go. Just the thumb. Tap. So the string will loose. Okay. Next is chest guard. The chest guard not only used for ladies. Not only ladies who wear chest guard. Men also wear chest guard. Why? During tournament, to protect your shirt from stuck on the string when you release. So to protect your shirt, or for ladies who wear hijab, to protect your hijab from stuck on the string and affect the fly of your arrow. So the arrow won't will fly accordingly. So if it's stuck, maybe the arrow will go the wrong way. Alright. Next is quiver. What is quiver? Quiver is a container for holding your arrow. Okay. During tournament, you cannot hold 6 arrows of your own, because you need to use your hand to shoot. So you must put your arrow into the quiver. This kind of quiver. Okay, as I have here, this is quiver. So put it on your hip, on your right hip if you are right-handed, and if you're left-handed, put it this side. Okay. Right. During tournament, you cannot do like this. You bite your arrow like this. No. That's only in a movie. Or horseback archery. Horseback archery. Okay. Target face and target butt. For target face, there are many things of target face, but this is the standard target face for tournament for 30 meter. But for the long distance, we commonly use this kind of target face, smaller. I think this is 120 cm and this is 80 cm. This size what I have here. But for indoor, we have this size, smaller target face. This is hit and miss target face, which means if you shoot, it hit the red zone, is considered as miss, and if you hit here, it's considered 10. So we call it hit and miss target face. Here we have small circle, which means X. So that is X. For this, start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 point, and X at the center. And this we call target butt. Target butt, we stick the target face on the target butt. for compound, we commonly use this kind of target bud. It's made of straw or a hay. I think the material is hay or straw. And for recurve, commonly they use this foam target bud. It's soft. The recurve, if compared to compound bow, the arrow will go faster and it will start deeper rather than the recurve. Here, this is me. I use compound, so my target use this kind of target bud. Lastly, I want to emphasize here that archery is not for only normal people. The handicapped are also be able to play archery, whether they are handicapped, they're blind, can also play archery. How? I will explain in my next class. So for you, if you have chance, archery is very good for your health and especially for your eyesight. Okay, if you have chance, try archery. We hope the PKP will end soon so I can see you on field. Okay, thank you for joining my class. Bye.